Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Yummy. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm so excited, guys. It's a hair video today. Yes, finally. I'm going to show you how I installed this wig. It's a 13x4 HD transparent lace. I made and customized the wig, and I'm going to show you how I laid and slayed this baby. I cannot wait. If you want to see, keep watching. Click the like if you enjoy the content. Comment below if you've got anything nice to say, and follow me on my socials. Let's get into the video.
The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my skin, and I'm using this rubbing alcohol, and I'm just going to clean all around where I'm going to put my GOT2B, because I want to make sure that my skin is nice and clean. And also I do like to have my cap just a little bit in front, not too much. Pull it back so it's slightly behind your hairline, and your frontal is slightly in front of it. So I want to make sure that I even it out. Both sides are equal. I'm happy with where it's laid, not too forward, not too backwards. Okay, so GOT2B, spray. I like to do this in sections just because, you know, it dries really quickly. Now what might help is maybe using a blow dryer, which I didn't use. So, you know, with a blow dryer, obviously it's a lot more quicker and you will get a really nice melt with it. But we can do with that. You know, sometimes you might be, you know, away somewhere where you don't have your blow dryer. It can still work, sis. Trust me, it can still work. So once I'm happy of where the wig is laid, now I can start pressing it with my tail comb, and then I can start moving around the sections. What you do is when you spray it, just before you press it, make sure that you're happy with the position, okay? GOT2B is really easy to work with. It's not like the Bold Hold or, you know, all of these other glues where it's like once it's stuck on, sis, it's not moving anywhere. I thought I'd bring it a little bit closer for you guys just so you can see it up close and personal. Okay, so you guys can really see what's happening that close, because you know there are people that's going to be looking that close, right? So this is what you can see. Okay, this is the real tea. So I'm just working around my sections. Take your time, sis. Take your time. Honestly, I mean, these frontals ain't for the weak, okay? It's not just for anybody. Like, these are serious business. So take your time. Make sure you're happy with it. And what you want to do as well is you want to make sure that all of the hairs are out of the way, okay? You don't want hairs to be stuck on the glue or anything like that, because it will look messy. And you want to make it as neat as possible. So make sure you comb all the hairs back. Take your time, okay? We're going through this together. Spray the section. Use your finger just to spread out the product. Now what you can do at this point is use your wipe, which I didn't do, and then wipe off the excess where you don't want it, so that it doesn't dry out white, because this does dry out white, or it can do if the skin is not cleaned properly, or it does still leave a shiny residue. I don't know what's going on with my voice then. But yeah, so you guys can see now that I'm happy with the position. Now I am pressing. Okay, now you go ahead and you press, and then you move the hairs out of the way, because remember, you don't want the hairs stuck to your skin, because let's be honest, it's not going to give you that neat and tidy fresh look. Okay, so once you're happy, just keep pressing, and yeah, easy to stick down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my GOT2B gel, and just the little areas that I feel like just needs that little extra strength, you know, the extra glue, the extra stickiness. I'm just going to put that in those areas where it might just be like lifting a little bit. I'm going to put it in those areas. Now this is like a really quick and easy step, okay? There are many ways to use your GOT2B. You know, you can use the gel first and then the freeze spray on top. But this is like if you're in a rush and you just need something quick, you ain't got time to be waiting for this one to get dry, tacky, blah, 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 blah. No. So get your wipe and then just start wiping off the excess product where it doesn't need to be. Like I said, it's actually easier if you do it whilst it's still wet, but I didn't get to do that step, so yeah. Now be really careful, because obviously you don't want to wipe too much or be too rough with it, because it will lift off the lace. But you know, just be gentle. Again, take your time. You can just wet your wipe a little bit, make sure that it's nice and damp. GOT2B is really easy to remove, so there's no problem, there's nothing there. And then just make sure that you go over and press any areas before you actually tie it down, just to get that extra melt. Now get your scarf tight, whatever you use, sis. Nobody's judging over here, okay? We use everything and anything. So I'm just using this cut up tight. I like to use it where it's nice and thin. So I fold my tie and then I will wrap it just where I need, right on the edge. And then I'm using this Moroccan oil spray. I love this spray, honestly. And if you ain't got a hot comb, sis, get with it. Get with the program. Get yourself a hot comb. That hot comb is going to make the hair even more slick. Okay, no high tops here. Everything is slayed and laid. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys just the different partings. As you can see, it really does look like skin. This hair, the frontal came already pre-plucked. I did pluck it a little bit more just to give me a really nice and natural hairline. I love it when I brush it back and I can almost see through it. It just gives me that really nice scalp-like effect. Sis, I mean, look at this. Look at that. Yes. Back with the hot comb, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I can literally just be sitting there with my hot comb, like unnecessarily, just like combing that back. But you know, I didn't really need to use a hot comb that much because it's already slick. But this is really nice to just melt the hair and also like lay the hair to the position that you want it to be, which is what I'm going to do. So once I've combed it all back, I'm just going to get my tail comb, and then I'm going to part it where I actually want to part it. So I'm just going to smooth it out as much as possible. There's no flyaways or anything like that. So that's what you want. Once I'm happy with that, you know, part it where I want to part it. I'm going to have it side today, which is my favorite with bobs. I love having a side part. And then as you can see, it's just nice and easy to lay down. Right, so I'm going to use this bedhead wax, and I'm just going to make sure that my part is really nice and slick. And then I'll go back with my hot comb again, just to really melt the hair down into position. The wax stick isn't heavy at all. The hair is still fluffy. It just gives me that nice and natural, relaxed, straightened kind of vibes, you know. I really love this hair, guys. Can you see that? I mean, Hello, are you seeing this? Wow. I said wow. Alright. Come through, hot comb. Yeah, I was really enjoying the hot comb, but you know that hot comb does wonders, you know, I'm not even gonna lie. Amazon, I think it was at £23 or something. If you want to know, link it in the comments below.
Okay guys, so I'm nearly finished, so I'm just going to straighten my hair. So I've got this headband around it. As you guys can see, it's looking slick already. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to spray this Moroccan, can you guys see that? So I'm just going to spray this Moroccan argan oil again, and oh, I absolutely love this oil. It's really lightweight, but it gives you really nice shine and finish to your hair. So it's absolutely amazing. I feel like cutting this hair shorter. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? If you don't follow me on my social media, guys, make sure you head over to my Insta page. Follow me on Twitter. Does anybody ever can be bothered to straighten the back of their hair? Like, I legit can't be bothered to straighten the back of my hair, but obviously it's necessary in that. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with the straightening. With my Fenty stick, I'm just going to define my part right here. Okay, so let's take this off. And then with my wipe, I'm just gonna take off any white bit. I'm not gonna do any baby hairs because, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of baby hairs that much, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. And then with my contour stick and just like a fluffy brush, I'm just gonna contour around like that. Just slightly, not too much.